We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Zach Eflin gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Abiatel Avellino. And we are set for baseball here this evening. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Popped up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Wong.
So in now for San Francisco, Kean Wong. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. First offering on its way. Eflin has tossed more than 120 innings to date and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The 1-0 home. Weak roller right side. Hoskins has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Drew Smyly gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Gamble is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a fastball misses there, ball four.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Segura, the runner at third. Gamble at second. Hoskins at first. One gone. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here it comes, 0-2. On a rope to the second baseman.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He's set. Here it comes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. The set and the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 9 homers and 36 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Phillies 2 and the Giants 0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, Taylor Heineman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Gio Brusa, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Brusa playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2. Hops this one up. Segura has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So digging in now, Steven Duggar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Two down, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gregorius over to his left, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're down 2-0. And in steps Scott Kingery, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Might have gone after ball 4 there, as this one's fouled away off to the right. Liner towards second. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Eflin is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety.
Scooped up. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Pitch coming. Here it is. Gene Segura comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Ben Gamble, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Smiley comes set. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. Harper, a Nevada native. He's a 9-year major league vet. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. Grounded to the right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Phillies 4 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Smiley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Two balls and a strike. Popped him up. Gregorius over to his right. 1 out. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Ready for another chance? Abiatel Avelino, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Kian Wong. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just missing here, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Yasiel Puig would be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Philadelphia is on top 4-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Fastball just inside. Three and 0 now.
Count 3-0.
Now here's the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. To Belt for the twin killing.
The batter, number 4.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Standing in now, Zach Eflin. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. Ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All set for the start of the fourth. Digging in, Taylor Heineman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping into the box, Gio Brusa. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. And he makes the catch in the corner. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the. Here's the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Count 2-1. That's
ball 3. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So here now is the pitcher, Drew Smyly. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Gene Segura standing in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman,
on its way is pitch number 75.
Count 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-0 count. The pitch. high in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. One away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ben Gamble. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Comes set and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here's a look over to first. A 1-1.
Ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17,
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off-speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. J.C. Ramirez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Ramirez.
Andrew McCutchen will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. So far on the year, McCutchen is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business.
This is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 5 and the Giants 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Abiatel Avellino. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Kian Wong. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. McCutchen is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants down in order. They're down here 5-1. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Striding into the box, Scott Kingery. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Hey.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air now, out to right field. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher,
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Eflin. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now the 2-1.
Hey! I got to count 2-2.
Hit down the line at first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 5 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 5-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Belt. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Mauricio.
Stepping up now, Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the Giants.
At the plate, Taylor Heineman. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. To short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Phillies on top, 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, so the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three 1. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Now in the box, Ben Gamel. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now back.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
At the ball.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brusa is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave them loaded. They're up 5-1. Ready now, Gio Brusa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Buster Posey will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Now 1-0.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. That misses. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batter, number 46.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Abiatel Avellino. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batter,
Digging in to try it again, Kian Wong. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're down 5-1. Trevor Cahill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Cahill.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Scott Kingery, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 that misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So stepping in, Zach Eflin. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set and the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is going to be bunted foul, so we'll see now what Joe Girardi elects to do at this point. And did he square around? No, it's ball one. None out, runners at first and second. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hit to short. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ben Gamble. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit in the air to left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Fastball called for 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0. Out in front of this is Belt as he rips this ball foul down the right field line. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 2-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the second out. In now, Mauricio Dubon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Taylor Heineman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. Popped up. Segura in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. tag, and he's out going for second. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Giants 2. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Ready for another shot now, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Belt. Relay to Belt. They get two, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Ninth inning coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 7-2. Edgar Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 41, Edgar Garcia.
At the plate, Gio Brusa. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The left fielder, Gio Brusa.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steven Duggar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing, strike two. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Addison Russell will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35, Addison Russell.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. Last strike here for the Giants. And he popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Abiatel Abelino would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. San Francisco, good night.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Eflin earns win number 7 on the season. Drew Smyly couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.